Alright, hello YouTube. This is another NOFAP video. Today is day 18 and I'm going to talk about how actually it seems that no PMO is helping me with driving in my autism. So, last night I had another obscene dream, but it didn't affect me as much, so it may be that no PMO is helping me to cope with nightmares. I don't know, it wasn't that bad of a dream, so it's a little early to tell for sure. Also, I had I for those of you who don't know, well, I guess none of you know, I have to set up 3 alarms to get up in the morning, each half an hour apart, in order to get up at when I need to. So one's at 5:30, one's at 6, one's at 6:30. Well, it's getting summer now, so the dawn is coming earlier. So the alarm goes off at 5:30, and I am pretty tired still. So I dismiss it, and then I wait till 6. 6 o'clock it goes off. I wake up, and I felt like I slept, but didn't get the deep healing sleep that you need to really function. So I thought, I'm going to dismiss this alarm, go back to sleep for another half an hour, but it was light out and I couldn't really go back to sleep, so I was like, you know what, I'm awake, I'm going to get up. And I was really groggy, but I did it. And when it was time to leave for work, I noticed I was a lot more confident behind the wheel. Something you have to watch out for. What I had to realize is, okay, I'm starting to feel invulnerable. I'm not invulnerable. I still have to come to a complete stop at red lights, and I still have to monitor my speed. So yeah, I have to. That's something you're gonna have to watch out for. Is you're gonna have to, remember you still have to be safe. But when I was going to work and today on the way home, I noticed I was much more vigilant of my surroundings. It was like, okay, this vehicle's over here. This vehicle's doing this. These streets are over here. What's going on in these streets when I turn the corner? And a lot of people that aren't autistic don't realize this because they do it automatically. But when you're autistic, you have to consciously look for these things. It's like, okay, this vehicle, what's this vehicle doing? Is this vehicle going to slam into me? Is it going to, merge in a way that would be reckless and could possibly risk an accident or risk me to slam on my brakes? Like, what do I need to do to ensure my safety? And it's like, is this car going to run a red light? Judging by how it's reacting, this car's got a blinker on, but is it slowing down like it's going to turn the corner, or is it just, got its blinker on and not realize it? You have to really be aware of these things when you're driving. And when you're autistic, you have to consciously be aware of these things, whereas when you're not autistic, you are able to pick up on these things subconsciously. So I noticed it's much more vigilant. I was able to process the information much more. I noticed also with social settings, people that are autistic, like I said, are able to process this information subconsciously. They're unconsciously able to determine the correct pattern of behavior, when to say things, when not to say things, how to say things. Well, when you're autistic, you have to more consciously process these things. And I've noticed yesterday and today, I've been able to consciously process the information much faster and easier. So, I don't know if it's the social anxiety or whatever. It's not really social anxiety, it's just being able to socialize. I realized, okay, this is appropriate, this is not. Okay, if I say this like this, or if I say this at all, it'll sound like back talking to my manager. So, even if I don't think it's back talking and it's not technically back talking, it'll come across as back talking, so don't say it at all. I had to consciously think of that in like a split second, and I was able to do that. Now I'm able to process this information faster. I'm able to process this information more clearly. So I'm actually blending in better. It's actually helping my autism. And so I'm seem to be doing better at work. I mean, like today, I was able to find stuff a lot faster. My manager actually complimented me on how fast I was getting my work done. So, I seem to be doing better. I'm driving better, but I have to be aware. I have to be careful still. I'm vulnerable. I'm able to socialize better, and I'm performing better work. And I seem to be, handling nightmares better. I did notice today though the intrusive thoughts came earlier today. They came when I was at home, and that's probably because yesterday my intrusive thoughts are that I'm ugly, too ugly for a relationship, and a healthy relationship with the woman on this planet. Probably has to do with the fact that yesterday I decided to play a joke on my town, my city here. I live downtown, so what I did is I put a chicken mascot head on and carried around a sign that read, "Just picking up chicks." Yeah, just started walking around downtown, looking at business windows. People were laughing, taking pictures. And probably what got me going towards the intrusive thoughts this morning was this one guy. He had someone take a picture of him with me holding up the sign, and he offered to get me a chick. I was like, no, I've had enough bad trouble with women. So, yeah. Anyway, that got me. I think that's what caused me to be thinking I was ugly this morning, and it happened at work too. But when I was having the intrusive thoughts, I wasn't really sad as much as I can't think of the adverb. I was more kind of. I can't think of the word. Basically, I feel like, oh well, exasperated maybe it was a good word, but I felt like it was more of I was more lack of energy than sad. It's like, let me just get through the day. Let me just get through this, more than just being sad. So I guess that may be an improvement. I wasn't sad. I was more just low energy, but I was able to get through that, and I was able to joke around at work today, and it was all right. So even though the intrusive thoughts are coming back, I'm able to handle them better. And they aren't affecting my mood as much. They're still affecting my energy somewhat, but not really my mood. And I thought that was important to tell you. So that was the update for today. What I've noticed today, it's day 18. So going, I'm getting closer to day 30. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to keep going.